Morning everyone. Right, I just want to share with you some of the things that Ray and I found yesterday. Now we've got some things back in. Actually this month has been fantastic for us because we've managed to get in a lot of the out of stock items. Anything that we're still waiting to come in, I will of course either send it on or refund you for it, or replace it if we can. But yesterday was more about the bling side of it, and so I'm just going to run through it with you. I have to say we found some awesome pieces, and you're not gonna, because I buy it not to wear, I buy it to craft with. I don't bung a load of money on it, but we keep our prices extremely low, and we'll always do that because we don't do it for anything other than to craft with. If it was to wear, you would be paying triple, quadruple the prices. But because I'm not into it for that, purely want you to be able to own something extremely exquisite and blingy and, you know, to craft with, because it can make or break a project. Of course it can. So I'm going to run through them, but I have to do it really quick because I'm not sure how much my camera's going to hold out. And I need a bag, of course. Now, let me just see. I'll use this bag to put everything in. Oh no, I'm alright, I can put it at the side of me. Right, what we're going to start with, I found these. I absolutely loved them. I used to sell them, if you remember. I had these in all different colours. These are slightly different. They're connectors. You see they've got the ring on, so you can put that onto a necklace, put it onto something else, onto a chain. But absolutely brilliant. And that's in cream. And that's quite big. Whatever my... Oh, I've got my ruler. Just hang on a minute and I'll get... Oh, sorry. I'll just get my ruler. And we'll measure these for you, because I know you always like to know. Stand still, camera. Right, so I'll measure it for you. And that is 2 1/4 inches. If you're doing it in centimetres, that measures 5.5 centimetres wide. You know, so that's, let's see, get that right. Oops, yep. So that's 55 millimetres wide. Quite a big flower. They are the same size as we used to sell. So we've got those. They will be sold individually. So will this one. This one's beautiful. It's a shabby pink acrylic. Again, it's a connector. And I was very, very lucky to find these. They were hiding in a box and I thought, oh, I'll have those. That one's also 50 millimetres, 5 centimetres, or 2 inches wide. Isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful. So we've got those. These are going to be sold in sets. We have them, again, they're acrylic, got the diamante centres, and these are 1 inch. I think they're more than 1 inch, are they? Yeah. 1 1/4 inches wide. Aren't they beautiful? These are not connectors. These are just what you buy, you know, to pop into your, well, wherever you want to put them. They're made like that. That's how I bought them. I bought them in bags. I was lucky. It's what people buy. It's what jewellers buy like that and then make it into jewellery. But I was very fortunate to get some. We don't have a lot of, more pink than these. That's a powder blue and a cream. But I'm going to sell them in... I'm not sure if I'm going to mix the sets or what. I'll see how many sets I can do with the mixture. If not, you'll probably get 2 of each. 2 of each colour. And I think that'll be a great buy. So we've got those. Now, you know me, I'm always trying to find things that help other people. Oh, but I found these as well. The dodies. Dummies, whatever you want to call them. Dumtits. Whatever you want to call them. But these are the bigger ones, so they will be sold individually. So we've got those. Now, I always try and find things that's cheap enough to buy, or inexpensive to buy, should I say, but with a lot of things on. You know what I mean? So we get them as best we can. And these were actually on sale. Now, if it's on sale, I can pass that bargain on to you. And on this charm bracelet, I have to tell you now, I'm going to charge £3 for this charm bracelet, because not only have you got these are, I don't know if you can see them, the links have got flowers on them and everything. Exquisite, aren't they? So you get the heart, the crown, the hummingbird, a beautiful heart with the flowers, and I mean, put that on a middle of a flower, that'd be fantastic. The dragonfly, the flower with the bee, the little flower there, and all of these rings can be used as charms as well. So that will be £3, and that's a really good deal for that. Fantastic, because these are about £7 or £8 in the shops, maybe more, depending on what shop you're going. Then I found this one, and I just thought, do you know what? Because it's all on wires, just snip it all apart. Look, these move, so just snip these off and then take all of this off. You've diamantes, you've got large and small, you've got connectors, you've got this in the middle. Look at that for the centre of a flower. Fishes, anchors, you've all sorts on them, and they just move about. So snip them all off, and you've got a great pack, a selection of things to craft with there. And this one will be, how much did I think? How much did I think this one's £3.50, but it's a great collection of things that you can, I mean, that's cheap, inexpensive. I'll have to stop saying cheap. Well, no, because it's cheap. God's sake, it's cheap. So there you go. That's for that one, and it's beautiful, well worth it. And you could even use these wires in your project somewhere. So yeah, you've got that one. Now this one is inexpensive. You've got crystals, beautiful size crystals, small and large. Some already got the hooks on, you know, the eye on. So all you have to do is add that to a project. You've got this one, that shape, and you've got the pearl with the diamante on. Isn't that brilliant? And you've 4 of those, and then a big droplet pearl. And I have to tell you, that's £2. That's £2 for that. Isn't that good? For all of that. That's a good steal. Good deal. Now, I've brought these in. We have these in pink, cream. Let me just see. Light pink, multi-pink, white, multi-white. Yeah, the lavender, purple, mint green. So there's about 7 or 8 different colours. Oh, and the maroon, I think we've got those in. So, but I do have a, if you can't afford them, that's fine. I do have a video showing you how to make them, okay? So that you can put your own personal touch to that. You know, why would I be telling you that when I'm selling it? Because I've done the video and not everybody can afford everything. You know what I mean? Here, great deal. Great bargain, all right? £1.50. You've got all of those crystals and that beautiful bead that would cost you a fortune on its own. All of that for £1.50, and they are the size, I think, if I'm right, they are the 10, I think they're 10. Yeah, 10mm bead. Crystal. £1.50, you can't go wrong. Here's the, I can't remember the price of these, I'll have to look it up on the slip. But the pendant, again, we've had these before, but I managed to get them in pink. The Shabby key. Beautiful, isn't it? And I would just put like a little, you know, you could take off, where's the charm bracelet? Oh, where did I put the charm bracelet? Wait a minute, here we are. You know what? You could, look, you could put that on there. You could put, this would look stunning. Look at that. Just sit that on there. Think outside the box. Run a bit of diamante down here. Just think outside the box of what you can do. Now, I've only bought one of these. I bought it for myself to do a project. Because I found this one to be a little bit expensive. But on saying that, it's what you want to pay. It's what you want to do. I wanted to pay for this. So I paid £3.50 for that, because when you go into these places, some of the jewellery is expensive, and the hair accessories and things like that. Well, this was in the wedding section. Even though it was a warehouse, it was, you know, £3.50 just for that. But I loved it. One for the bow knot flower and for the butterfly as well. And I just think that's going to look fantastic. I'm going to take this off, hopefully, if I can get that off. Yes, easy. Look at that. Spin it. And that is actually going to be sat on one of my wide combs. You know, I sell the plastic clear combs, hair combs, and we have it in there, that size and the big one. And I'm going to put that on there with laces and trims and feathers and that's just going to look stunning, isn't it? So that is mine. Keep off. You're not having it, okay? Now, I have to share these with you. I found these, and the only reason why I bought them, like I say, if you're going to a wedding or your daughter's having a prom or whatever, look at that. Isn't that just stunning? Beautiful. But why I buy them is all of this can be cut apart. You can use it where you want. You can actually make that into a crown, add some lace and feather behind, and flowers, and do it up yourself, put little flowers in between. Just to have it in your room. If you've got a shabby chic room, you could do that up and put it on your lampshade. Or so, you know what I mean? You could use that as the base of a lampshade. Whatever. You cut this off and add it to a bottle around the side, you know, around the bottom or the top of a bottle. Just be a bit more imaginative. And this one I loved. I love it. I just think it's absolutely stunning. And I'm going to be doing a project. I do have... I think it was 4 of each, maybe 5 of each. That's all. I'm keeping 1 of each for myself to do projects with. And I do want them for my new bedroom. So that's those. But they are stunning. You just look at those. And inexpensive. So I'm going to pop those there. Now, I found this one. This is a charm. We've had it before. And what I love about it, see the holy back. Holy back. Need to get the glue off it. They've left the glue stuck on there. But what they've done is, inside is loads of diamantes and beads. Look how they've done that. They've dropped them in. And it's stunning. It glistens. It's beautiful. So we've got that as a pendant. Now, these, what I'm going to show you now, are the key rings that I managed to find. And I always try and find really nice key rings because you can take them apart. So this is our key ring range. Now, we've got this one in pink enamel. I now found it in the white enamel, and it's beautiful. I mean, so you could take that off if you wanted to. We buy these as in charms as well as key rings, and that's because you can get these, if you search properly, you can get these in, you know, wholesale as charms. And then, like I say, people buy them and make them into key rings, which is what these have done. So there's that one, and these move about. These are little pearls, little diamantes. So we've got that owl, and I know we've got collectors of owls. Did I have another one? I thought I had another one. No. So there's another one. Little tail moves. Nice little gems in there as well. So that's 3 there. And then we sell this in the charm, but I've actually found it as a crystal. Now, I have to say, ladies, I only bought 6. As a crystal, as a keyring. Isn't that fantastic? We sell it, we have it as just the charm itself, as a big pearl here. And it's a little bit bigger than this, but this is slightly smaller. But I found it with the crystal as a charm, as a keyring. So we got that one in. Again, only half a dozen of those. These are back in. These sell out really fast. So we've got more of those in, just to top up. I'm just going to put these in my box at the side of me. Now, I'm going to tell you about these. I have the other long needles. We've got those in. Nearly everybody's selling them now. This is my original one. Oh, sorry, this is not the same one. It's a different thing altogether. So we've got the long needles in, but I managed to find the slimmer ones because mine are quite chunky. I've got the slimmer ones. So we've got those as well. So that's a nice size for your hands. And the reason why I sell them is because I use them. I find them very good when I've got very painful hands. And today they're quite swollen. But they're very painful hands. But sewing with these kind of long needles makes it a lot easier. And like I say, you'll see a lot of people using them now. I introduced them to the community. And a lot of sellers are selling them. But it's good because it's something we've found that doesn't hurt your hands, so it's helping other people. So I'm chuffed that that went viral. I've got to tell you this one. Now, this is the bodkin. Sorry about that, my camera died. So I'm just talking about the bodkin, the ballpoint bodkin. I've got some of these in, and this one was my grandmother's. There's not much difference between what they were and what they are today. And I like these. They're great when you're, you know, like making bags and things like that, and you need to thread a ribbon through or a cord through or something like that. And they're really handy because they're quite big to hold, like the needles. So what you do is you thread your ribbon through here, or string, or whatever it is you're using, and then you can thread it easily. So a nice lever with that to thread that through the top of a bag. And then you can tie it off and pull it together. So we've got some of those in. I bought myself this, which is the clear gloss, 3D gloss. I think I've got one, and I think I've used it, but I can't remember, so I bought another one. I don't have it here at the office anyway, but I'm going to use it, and if I think it's like the other one, then I will start and stock that one as well. So I'm just going to pop that to one side. We've got the music note ribbon, so we've got that in. I've been asked for it. Just want to let you know, this just came back to me. Linda Cunningham, yours is here, and it says addressee gone away. So your parcel's come back to me. I'll send it back out. Let me know, Linda, because I'll email you with the information about this, because if you don't want me to send it to the same address, then I will send it to whatever address you choose to do. Now, just let me have a look. The jewellery, do you remember the necklaces and that? These are really, really good sellers. You are getting an enormous amount of bling between, you know, roundels and that in these. And a lot of pearls. And I think we sell them for £3, is it? Something like that. And you get the earrings as well that you can use as charms. So I topped up with those because we're more or less sold out of them. These are really, really quick sellers. We've got this one with the big chunky thing in the middle. Again, it's got the roundels on, spaces in diamantes. We've got the one with the heart. And our old favourite, which was one of the first ones we ever bought in, is this back. This one's back with the giant flower. I also managed to find the bracelets to match those, so I will show you those shortly. Do you remember I got the trim and it was iridescent? Well, I managed to find it in the powder blue. So we've now got that in the powder blue as well. I found these. I mean, I showed you them last week. We did sell them last week, the last time I had them on. But these I loved, because I'm sure you can take these off the compacts, and it's a mirror compact. But I just thought they were stunning. You know, a little umbrella on that one, you could clip that off. And then the Eiffel Tower with the pink flower and a white flower. So there's only one of each of those. So if you're interested in those, then, you know, you have to let me know ASAP. I picked these up again because we've almost sold out of those. The headbands, stretch headbands. Remember, I did them in a kit. Yes, the kit will be done again, but finding the time and when my workers come back. I've got this, which is the double-edged, scalloped eyelet trim, the broderie anglaise. So we've got it in the, I think it's 3-inch wide and the 2-inch wide. So we've got that in. These are back in. The shooting star, peacock. New one is that. That one's back in. Do you remember? That sold out immediately last week when I put them up. So I had to go get some more of those. And the peacock, it's stunning. I have to show you. And we sold out immediately. I was thrilled. And I've had such a big feedback on them. They are just stunning. They're not flexible like the other ones are. It's sat on a branch, the peacock. It's vintage style. It's just beautiful. And they sold out. So I think I managed to get 6 this week. So that's that one. They are stunning. This is the new one with the big flowers. So each one can be cut individually. Then the smaller ones cut individually. And pop them where you want. You can even take some of these off. Pop that standing out from flowers, you know, in a spray or whatever you're doing. So we've got that. I did manage to get the buttons, vintage buttons, but they're all in pinks and lavenders. So they will be sold in sets. This bracelet, I got this one because, look, and these are £1.50, but they're huge. The diamantes on them, the roundels. And then, of course, the chain you can use in your steampunk or whatever it is you're doing. And I think they're twist. Oh, they're magnetic. Magnetic. Okay, so that's that one. I did manage to find several pairs of earrings. Again, we've got the wings back. They're beautiful. They sold out immediately when we had those. These, just stunning. I absolutely loved them to put on a project. They're just amazing. I mean, all this can be taken apart. I mean, that looks like a fan. I have two of those put together. Look, make it into a fan. Whatever you want to do with them. We buy the jewellery for you to break apart. If you wear it, good luck. I'm sure people will make comment on it. And then the peacock feather, it's just beautiful. So you can put it on your project either way. It's just stunning. And then I found these. I've never had these before, so these are new. And they're like a little butterfly with a diamante on the wing. Nutters outside. And the diamante droplets. Okay. This brooch we had last time sold out immediately, but it's like a 3-tier of diamante with the drapes of diamante. Just stunning. And to be honest, I was lucky. I think I only got 3 or 4 of those. They were just selling them out. She says they don't last 2 minutes. And I thought, right, well, let me have them. So I got what I could. Again, we've got these, there's a place I go to and they sell a lot of diamantes to put to jewellery. They're not actually for flower centres, but I think they're perfect for them. This is a new one with a square bling in the middle. I think that's the new one. We've got that in the oval. These large ones are always fast sellers. And this is a new one as well. They're just beautiful. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we got the flower one as well. I'll show you that. There's another one. Old favourite. Another one. They're just gorgeous to... oh, and that one. That was a... no, we've had that one in. And we've had that one in. They got that one in again. So, I love them. We got the key. Remember, I had it in the AB stone in gold. I managed to find it in silver. This is a new one. It's an eye with the eyelash. I just thought it's a brooch and it's absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that fantastic? With a teardrop. But you could take that off and hang what you like from it. So that's that one. The pink brooch, the peacock brooch is back in again. I managed to find the dragonfly. Beautiful, beautiful dragonfly. Just stunning. This pendant... I mean, you can use these anywhere, but this is quite firm and you'll be able to use it on your projects. And then these, they're just, you buy them like that. What they do is they make them into bracelets and not earrings, bracelets and, you know, pendants, necklaces, and put the spacers. They're actually, they're not called, what they're called? Connectors. They're connectors. A lot of the things are made like connectors today, so you can connect them to something else. So we've got those as well. And they'll be sold in sets. Now I'm going to rush through. This is the bracelets, etc. Hope you can see this. I'll start from this end. These are the bracelets that match the necklaces, but again, we don't buy them to wear. Although Wendy likes hers, she wears hers a lot. We buy them to craft with, and the beads are glass pearl. So we have it in the round, the big flower that we had before, one of the original ones, very popular seller. The little flower, daisy flower there, the heart. This one is just a band of diamantes, but what I wanted to show you is, and I'm just going to get that off, if you've got a bottle of some sort, and you want to, you could put your frill on, your lace on the edges, and then you can attach that to the bottle. You know, if you're doing a bottle, look, and glue it down to a bottle. Just think outside the box. That's what you've got to do. And then we've got these. I managed to pick these up. I picked them up because I thought they were brilliant, and for the price you can't go wrong, because you can add that to a project. You could add that to a plaque. It is kind of like a faux leather strap, or like a canvas strap, to be honest. Let me just get this off. They come flat. You just pull that out and it works. They are the vintage style. Watch. I just thought that was brilliant. And like you say, you could add that to a project. But then I saw this one and I thought, oh, do you know, the vintage girls are going to love these. It is made out of that, like rubbery texture, whatever. It's got the diamante and the rose in the middle. And it is, I mean, it's working. You can see it's ticking along there. You just need to pull that out, set the time. So I got those as well. And you know what? £3. To you, that's £3. And I think they're a fab buy. Okay? So that's that. I bought myself a little display stand. Thought you might as well. I've got the necklace one as well. And I'm going to use the necklace one next because... Let me just get it. I do have a couple of statement necklaces that I want to share with you. So I'll just take the cover off it. Try and keep it clean. Hopefully you can see this. I'm going to move the camera, so just bear with me. Right, I hope you can see I've had to alter the way I've got the necklace holder. Oops, sorry. So I hope you can see that. This is the first statement necklace. And I just think it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. These are all crystals, glass crystals. So you have lots of those. These are flowers you can take apart with beads. This is another crystal one. These are all crystal. Or you can just wear it. I would wear that. If I had somewhere nice to go, I would actually wear that. But there's hundreds of crystals there. Oh, well, not hundreds, but loads. You know what I mean. So that's the first one that I'm showing you as a statement necklace. But not expensive, I have to tell you. I'm going to put that one there. Oh, we've got one of these again, which I'm going to share with you, that you put onto your hair or waist or whatever you want to do. It does have hair clips on. So I managed to pick another one of those up. You just grab them while you can, because, you know, they don't last. Here's another statement necklace. Look at that one. Chocker. With lots of things. Glitzy beads and whatever for you to play around with. And there's only one of each of these. One of each, and then that's it. I just thought I'll get them. Somebody might want them. And this one, which you can totally take apart. Lots of shabby bling on there, and some droplets and some nice flowers that can be taken apart. Add a diamond to them or whatever you want to do. And then the nice chain, chunky chain, to do the steampunk with. Okay? But I've only got the one of each. So that's it. Oh no, it isn't. I do apologise. Let me move that out of the way. My last thing is this. I only bought the one. If they're light and people want them, I can, of course, buy more next time I go. But I'm going to do this one up. I just thought this was excellent to do up. And it's the dress form. So I can take this apart or leave it as is. Take all this off and dress it up how I want to dress it. But what I liked about it is the way she stood. The way she stood. And that'll look fantastic in a different style. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.